This is the 302nd Taiku. Okay, before I start this, let's just start a different way. Today is Friday, April 17th, 2026, and it's 30 Nisan 2026. It's the first day of Rosh Chodesh Iyar, the 15th day of the Omer. And this is the bifurcation. This is the discrepancy, so-called split that I was talking about earlier this week. And it's really amazing that it's coming in the month of Iyar, which is all about counting the Omer. There seemed to be a discrepancy on the part of the author of this Taiku book when listing the 302nd Taiku. Instead of two Taikus appearing on Temurah 11b and three Taikus appearing on Temurah 22b, it was reversed. And the Taiku book says that there are three Taikus on Temurah 11b and only two on 22b. So I thought, for a very interesting experiment or study, I would go with both versions, a version of the erroneous version and in reality. And it's really important to understand about if you miss something, or if anyone miss, and then reconciling it, correcting it later. And so that's what I'm doing. So this Taiku is the 302nd Taiku. That in reality it's not that. In reality, we're moving on to the next one. I'm going to make another video with a different Taiku, the real one. This is a repeat of yesterday because there is no third Taiku on 11b. But this has to be the third Taiku. So how can you make the third Taiku on 11b if there's no third Taiku? You just repeat the second one. So this is the 302nd Taiku, what I call in the book. It means not in reality. So it's really, in reality, it's a repeat of yesterday. So here we go. Taiku 302 in the book is on 11b, which is the Boy Rava from yesterday. Boy Rava, Hikdish Aver Ledamav Mahu. I think I remember it happens to be 10 lines from the bottom. I remember the two Taikus, and I asked people, there's one Taiku that's 14 lines from the bottom, and one that's 2 lines from the bottom. And this is the one that's 10 lines from the bottom. And that's it. There's only two Taikus, 14 and 10. So this is the one that's 10 lines from the bottom. Boy Rabba Hikdish Eved Damav Mahu Seichos Le Kedusha Zaguf Miyomar Kivan Dinachasala Le Kedusha Dinachsale Kedushas Damim Nachsale Name Kedushas Agub Umidia Agdishe Lecha Devia Ignishe Lechule Oy Dilma Chad Migo Amar Tre Migo Lo Amar. Rava raises another dilemma. According to Rabbi Yossi, if one consecrated a limb with the intention of selling it and purchasing an offering with its payment, what is the halacha as to whether the entire animal is imbued with inherent sanctity? Does one say that since it is imbued with sanctity, that inheres in its value? It is likewise imbued with inherent sanctity, and then furthermore, from the fact that he consecrated one limb, he has consecrated the entire animal? Or perhaps one says a claim using the logic that begins with since only once, but does not say two claims together, using the logic that begins with since, meaning one cannot make both of the suggested expansions simultaneously. Tipshot le mididei de ha'omar rabbe hikdish zachor ledamav kadosh kedushas haguf. The Gemara suggests resolve the dilemma by citing Rava's own statement, as didn't Rava say, if one consecrated a male ram for its value, since the ram is fit for sacrifice it is automatically consecrated with inherent sanctity. The same reasoning should apply here. Although the limb was consecrated for its value, since the animal is fit for sacrifice, once the entire animal is consecrated for its value, it should automatically assume inherent sanctity. The Gemara responds that this is not a proof. There, where he initially consecrated all of it, the whole animal assumes inherent sanctity. Here, Rava is referring to a case where he consecrated only one limb at the outset, and one must invoke two separate expansions to apply inherent sanctity to the whole animal. The question stands, what is the halacha? The Gemara concludes the dilemma shall stand unresolved until the coming of Messiah, the son of David, and the son of Joseph. Amen. Okay, just to repeat, this is the 302nd Taiku according to the book, which is not in reality. It's just a repeat of 11b. Shabbat Shalom, y'all.